Welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie, keeper of my home. I just want to do a really quick video. Just want to take you through our home, some areas that have been decorated for fall. I quickly decorated because Country Sampler magazine was coming to do a photo shoot. If you are not new to my channel, you know that. If you are new, the photo shoot took place a couple of weeks ago, I believe. So I didn't get a chance to show you as I was decorating. Life has been a little chaotic, but I do want to show you, even though we're late into fall, I want to show you what I do have decorated. So I'll start with the porch since we're here. Let's get right to it. Okay, this is the area where our porch swing is, and you can see that I really just added splashes of fall colors. These are some beautiful, beautiful flowers and Japanese lanterns that Country Sampler graciously left behind, so I left that there. And here is just a sap bucket. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's just a galvanized sap bucket that I put some corn stalks in and branches with some dried leaves in them. On them, and a pumpkin. Just, you know, just little splashes of fall. I mean, what you see outside, just bring it in. And the floor, well, just some leaves that keep blowing. So they've kind of blown all over. I had them just kind of gathered in that area, but they've blown. Of course, we're on the porch, so just adds a little fall everywhere. So this is just this area. And let's move on to the door area. My sad corn stalks, they're kind of falling over because the wind keeps blowing them here. But this is just, I really decorate the seasons with what you see. Fall is exactly what you see. It's harvest time. And this is just a little chair that my kids have had since they were very small. And this is an old potato basket. It's old. It's metal. It's, I don't know how old, but it's very old, with some burlap in it. And those are apples off our apple trees. We were picking the apples, and this is what I have left right now. And these are some cucumbers from my brother-in-law's garden, and turnip from my sister's garden. And I'm just keeping it out here because it keeps it cold. There's not enough room in the refrigerator, and it's too warm in the house. There is a pumpkin, and again some dried leaves, and this is all in a little bucket. It's just like a galvanized pail. So I am really the type of decorator that I'm not going to spend a lot of money on anything. I am just going to use what I have. I just don't feel comfortable spending a lot of money on something like that. And there's a little bowl from my pantry with some apples. Those actually were in my pantry at the time they did the photo shoot, but I pulled them out here because fruit flies like apples too. So, and I want to mention that I have just different fall throws. I didn't pay a lot for them. I think this one was $2, and it's very thin, but it's got the color of fall, so I just draped that over the rocking chair. I also have a fall wreath. I've had this one for probably 2 or 3 years, I want to say. So I've gotten a lot of good use out of it, and it still looks really good. Over here on our ice chest, I have some leaves, and I just put them in a glass jar that's sitting inside of a little crate. And I have not done anything with our ice chest yet. Not yet. I know I need to do something with it. It's too late in the year now, but I am going to do something with it. Our little table is set up for fall with a little wooden basket of apples and some leaves. And again, these are just leaves I brought in from outside. I just go and scoop a handful and throw them wherever. I mean, hey, it works outside, why not inside? Over here, just very simple. I had some walnuts, some leaves, just scattered them wherever. The bed is done up in fall colors. This is a quilt that, gosh, I mentioned in one of my videos where I got it, yard sale or some estate sale or something. So I love it. It's not in the greatest shape, but hey, it's great for fall. Those colors are beautiful. This is our mantle. I think it's pretty similar to last year's. I'm not sure. I mean, every year is so different. I usually don't take a picture of it and have it to refer back to each year, but now I have these videos so I can refer back. I just didn't look at it. I just kind of put it all together and just put it all together, really. A lot of these items were Piper Classic items. That is a wonderful online store. I love it. I love the stuff that I got from there. I'm so happy with it. I think it looks great. I will leave a link above to that video, and if you're interested, there is a link to Piper Classics on that video, but I can also leave it in my channel box below on this video. You can see that a lot of this stuff is just, I mean, really, it's just stuff that I had on hand. This is a wreath that, this is the second year I believe I've been using this one, and the colors are beautiful. This is some Indian corn, and just, I really decorate with what it is. I mean, it's a lot of the seasonal items like the gourds and the apples and the pumpkins and the greenery, the colorful leaves. I just love all of that stuff. So that is how I decorate. These are some pumpkins that I made out of scraps. They're just scrap 2x4s. And I just took pieces of wood, like a, you know, like a branch, a piece of a branch, and cut that off and made little stems for the pumpkin. And that's just some, oh, I don't know what you call it, some type of a Excelsior type stuff that's wrapped around it to make it look like the this stuff here. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I can't think of what it's called. But again, there's some walnuts there and some Japanese lanterns, and really just, I just surrounded it with things that I had. The lighting here is just lighting that, they're little twinkle lights. They're little wires. I got these on Amazon. I can leave a link below. They were not very expensive. I bought like a package of like 6 of them for like next to nothing. And I love them. They have a timer, and they're great. I think they look good, especially when the light is out, which I can show to you. I don't know how well that'll show through on here, but I'll try and show you here. And in front here I have some corn, and that's a broom that I made out of corn husks and just a branch from outside. I kind of like that. And this is an old oak rocking chair that our grandchildren love. And yes, I do have a fire going just for you. Just for you, I put a fire in the fireplace. So there is a sign, be always thankful. I don't think we're thankful enough for God's blessings, and I like to be reminded we need to be more thankful. Some gourds, and I had gotten those on eBay, I believe, and some more outdoor, I don't want to call it greenery, foliage, just some stuff, again, that was left by Country Sampler, and they put it in a great big old coffee kettle, and oh, I just love that. I mean, isn't that like the perfect picture right there? It just looks so good. This is the little cabinet next to our cook stove. I didn't do a lot with this. Threw some leaves up there, and there's a little pumpkin gourd in there and a little sign. I have a corn dryer hanging with some corn on it. Boy, wouldn't the squirrels love that outside. So not much, just little touches here and there. Over here I have our keeping room sign and this little shelf. I love this shelf. I got it for $2. It's roughly about 3 feet long, I believe. And yeah, $2 at a yard sale. I really love it. And this is just some of my pewter that I had in the dining room, and I have enough that I could spread it around. So I brought some in here and just decorated with a few little items. Some nuts and leaves and candlesticks, pewter candlesticks, and I love the pewter. Books. This little basket was made by my uncle, and it's so sweet. It's just tiny. Decorating doesn't have to cost a lot. Just bring in what Mother Nature gives you, and I think you'll be okay. This is a picture of our son and his family, and I just took some leaves literally from outside and scattered them around the picture and put a pumpkin there and a walnut and called her good. It just dresses it up nicely. Then here on our little sconces, again, just some leaves. I just wanted to give it a little bit of fall, little touches here and there is all you need. Up here above the Hoosier, I have a sign, a harvest sign that was a gift from my mom last year, and it was after harvest that I got it, so I wasn't able to use it. So this is the first year that I've been able to put it up and enjoy it. This is a basket, another one that was made by my uncle, and just some gourds and pumpkins and leaves, and just scattered amongst some pictures. And then of course, down here I believe I showed you this beautiful arrangement. I kind of added to it a little bit with some of those flowers that I was drying. It just looks so sweet. And over here I have my little wooden bucket with all of my treenware and things in it, and of course a fall looking cloth. Then we have this corner. Just a gathering of many things. I've got Japanese lanterns and bittersweet and cute little gourds, and I love this corner. I love the wood of the barrels, the gourds, the brooms, the aprons. I just love how that works together, and it's so old-fashioned, and I just love that. The sign that I made, to me, this just says home. This is the cabinet that I keep my dishes in, the green cabinet that sits right alongside of my sink, just so you can get a good idea of where I am. And I just have some greenery, some little gourd pumpkins. I think they're called Jack B. Littles. And my butter churn, the old scale, and the little pantry buckets. Oh, I just love that. The antique sign I made out of a scrap piece of wood. I think it's a part of a pallet or something, and just thought that corner needed something, so I just slapped some paint on there and just wrote that. It looks good. I'm happy with it. Moving on into our dining room. This is our tablescape. Just have a little runner with some leaves, and this little guy, he's some type of a mold. I don't know if he's an actual cake mold or chocolate mold or what he is. It's metal. I got that at a thrift store. They were selling like a cartload for like $10, and you could just load up whatever you could put in your cart. So I actually got him in that sale, and then there's just some berries, and it's a little container. I don't know what you would call this. I just made it out of scrap pieces of wood that I had in our basement, and just something to put corn cobs. These are actual corn cobs that I just rubbed with cinnamon just to kind of make them look a little aged, and filled that with some berries and another turkey. And that was a thrift store find as well. I think I paid 50 cents for him. I do think you can find a lot of different things at thrift stores. In our pure cabinet, I just kind of threw in a few little things. Just some little splashes of orange. Nothing big. I didn't do anything up here. I just didn't want it to look too cluttered. Just wanted some splashes of color. And over here, I have a few things. Some hops. It's that hops garland here that I got from Piper Classics. Leaves, gourds, and another little turkey mold, a candle, just little things, little touches here and there. Our windowsills, I just brought in some leaves from outside. This is looking out from our dining room window, and you can see on our stone wall, I lined some pumpkins up. Can you see those out there? I love the look of that. I forgot to show you this little cabinet here in our living room. I just have a harvest sign that I made. Stencils will make great little signs. Just stencils aren't really that expensive. Just get the alphabet and you can put them together. Some little berries, and the chair next to it is just a blanket folded with a pumpkin on top. I mean, it's that simple. This is our bedroom up over the cabinet where we hold our TV, and I just put a couple pumpkins up there and some leaves. Nothing big, nothing expensive. And again, just like in the living room, just some leaves. Just something to express fall. Okay, so here I am in the entryway, and as you walk in, I have this pack basket, and again, these are just leaves that I brought in from outside and threw on the floor. Some branches, corn stalks, cattails, a little basket of fall flowers, just fall, just a few little fall statements in the little nooks and crannies of your home. Some fall neutral colored throws and blankets and pumpkin. And in my case, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm looking at those, and those are not blankets. The bottom one is actually a burlap shower curtain that I took down and I put away. I swapped it out for something else. And the top one is my summer curtain from our upstairs bedroom. So who would know unless you told them, which I just told you my secret. But it's the fall color. It's that fall color, and it works. With the orange of the pumpkin, it's just perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take you around here, and yes, those are my screens. I just got done taking the screens down, and they need to go down in the basement, so I'm going to have my husband help me with that. In this little corner, we have the desk, and it's just leaves, and another little pumpkin. Splashes of fall, that's all. Nice little cozy corner. And over here, we have more splashes of color, beautiful colors of fall. Here's a little, let me see if I can get a little close-up of this. This is a book. It's an actual little book that I picked up. You can see. It's the book. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I put a wire through it and I wrapped it in a piece of fabric. It's the fabric. And I had taken a, I think that's printed on the computer. Just a little Halloween print with a saying on it. It says pumpkin Pumpkins fat, witches lean, coal black cats with eyes of green, all the magic ever seen. Wish you luck this Halloween. I think that's so sweet. So I just glued that on there and wrapped it in a pretty orange ribbon, hung it up, and there you have it. A quick, cute little craft idea. Okay. Moving upstairs, again, I threw leaves on the floor, literally. I mean, they make the best decorations, and you pay a lot for those. If you're gonna buy them in the store, they are expensive. This is a lantern that, again, I bought at our local Family Dollar. I paid $2.50 for it. It came with the candle, and I just put that there, and that's an old spool I've got sitting back there with a pumpkin on it, and a beautiful basket I got at a thrift store with a quilt, again a thrift store item, and this beautiful chest that my brother made me. All kinds of leaves and pumpkins and gourds and Jack. That's Jack. I love Jack. He is a little scarecrow. I don't know if I showed him to you last year. He's got a little pouch filled with, let's see if I can zoom in here. It's filled with corn for the crows. They like corn. Isn't Jack cute? He's got a little crow sitting on his shoulder. He's dressed for the season. Patches and a little straw on his neck and his hands. He is, can you hear that? His head is an actual gourd. It's a real gourd. So I made him because I've seen them and I wanted one and I couldn't afford one. So I thought, can't be that hard. I mean, somebody could make one of those. So I did. Isn't he cute? I absolutely love Jack. Okay, so let's move on upstairs. Okay, I don't have a lot up here done. These are just some leaves, really. They looked a lot better when I first put them on there. Over here, again, just leaves and nuts, and just spread those around. In this corner, I have a pumpkin with more leaves, a fall throw, and I change all of my throws out for fall ones, and my pillows, and I have a pillow missing on here because I believe one of the kids took it downstairs. I'm just noticing that now. So there's a pillow missing on this bench. But I just buy pillow covers. I don't buy pillows, and I just cover the pillows season to season. It's a lot cheaper to do that than it is to buy the whole pillow. And honestly, that throw is an actual fabric remnant. It's not actually a throw, but you'd never know that. And right here, I have some more flowers from Piper Classics. And I used to have that picture hanging in our living room, and I moved it when I painted everything downstairs and redid the ceiling. So that kind of fit up here, and honestly it was sitting on the bench and I was like, what am I gonna do with this? And I had to take the wreath down that was hanging up here, and I took the wreath down and I stuck the picture up, and that's where it's been left. This is our bedroom, guest bedroom. So I don't have, I mean, it's just subtle touches here. I have a pumpkin sitting up on the chair here, and of course I took the long underwear out because it is getting cold. So I've got those hanging. And then I've got a little table setting, I don't want to call it table setting, a little tray with some cranberries, leaves, pumpkins. And this is the room that my mom stays in a lot, so I do have a book on here, and the tray was a find at a dump, actually, believe it or not. We were at a dump and they had a bunch of stuff that they were throwing, and I saw that and I grabbed it, I cleaned it up, and hey, it works and I love it. I've had it for years. As I look around the room, there's just scatterings of some leaves over there. Of course, I did say that in my last video our granddaughters are staying with us, so their stuff is in this room. Over here, there's some more fall, and it's cranberries, leaves, and crab apples, and just fall, just all fall colors. I love those colors. And then we have some more leaves and nuts and berries. To me, fall is a time of comfort and coziness, quilts and colors. That's what I love to decorate with. So there you have it. And you can see we're in my craft room. I don't have this room decorated for fall. I don't really have much of our hallway decorated for fall. Really much of the upstairs, just little hints here and there, I guess. And I do it for me. I do it for my husband and I don't even do it for him upstairs because he doesn't ever come upstairs. Upstairs is more for me. I love fall. It's my favorite season of the year. And I love the colors, the comfort. I think I like the comfort. I think I like that you're just kind of settling in and wrapping up on the outside, and you know, you're getting things done. It's like a squirrel. You know, they're preparing for winter. They're getting their nest made and they're hibernating all of their food, and you know, they're just stocking up, and I love that. Like, I could be a squirrel. My pantry is full. Everything is just ready for winter, so you can sit back and just enjoy. And I think that's what I love so much about fall. Do you love fall? Tell me, what is it about fall that you love the most? I'd love to hear. While we're up here in my craft room, you can see the wall behind me is still not done. I still have to do something, and I think I'm going to make some changes here. I think I'm going to take this out, and this area here, I have an elliptical downstairs, and I don't use it as often as I should use it where it's at. So I want to put it here. I think I would use it a lot more here. I don't like where it's at. It's not really working that much in the space that it's in, so I'm going to bring it up here. I just need help bringing it up. It's pretty heavy. So I think I'm going to put that here, and the rest I haven't quite figured out yet. So, but I want to show you a couple things that I purchased for holiday time. Look at these precious little lanterns. Aren't they sweet? I mean, oh my gosh. Can you picture them with candles in them? They are from Walmart. Yes, Walmart. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's the Better Homes and Gardens house lantern. They were $14.99, $14.98, something like that. They're galvanized, and they have the little latch here. They hold a little candle. I believe it says up to 6 inches and up to a 6-inch candle. Oh my gosh, they are so sweet. I actually got 3 of them. They look like they could even be for decorating for fall, maybe Halloween even. But I did get them for holiday time, and not going to tell you what I'm going to do with them yet. So you'll have to wait and see. But for now, I am going to get going. I have somebody coming to look at our wood stove, so I need to get ready for that. And I hope you enjoyed the video today. I know it was quick and kind of mishmashy, a little bit of stuff, but I hope you enjoyed my fall decorating. I know that a lot of you are getting ready for your holiday decorating. I'm a little late on this one, but better late than never. Right? Isn't that what they say? So, please subscribe if you're new. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked this video. And until next time.